Hello everyone, and welcome into the SPL Daily Recap here for our first day of playoffs. I'm J-Mac, I got Mifflin and SHEENTO joining me here as we get to talk about our first couple of sets up. Remember, here for playoffs, it's best of 5 every single day. These first 2, not elimination games, but still important ones to now move on to our second day of play, which will qualify stuff. And our first one ended up being the Jade Dragons and Highland Ravens. It's a 3-1 Mifflin, and it felt like the Jade Dragons just had maybe a stronger grasp on the meta than the Ravens did.
Yeah, I just got to assume the Jade Dragons had better scrim partners because it felt like they knew what they were going to play. They came in with the Maman Brigitte, of course, got the 2 free ones. Dardes potting that in mid looked really good. But what I saw from the Ravens was they're trying to go for this facilitator jungle style play. Scream's playing like, fight starters, stuff like that, the Amaterasu, which is not necessarily bad. But when I think of the Ravens at their best, it's Scream at the helm, and I think that's what we saw in Game 3. Scream takes the Maman Brigitte for themselves, plays that carry role, things start to look a little bit better, but by the time you're already back against the wall, down 2 games, I mean, it's really tough to find that bounce back. And the Jade Dragons have always been a team that play with momentum.
Jade Dragons able to solidify their first win of the tournament. Their opponent tomorrow will be the Ferryman. And then we jump into our second set of the day. We had the Leviathans and the Camelot Kings face off. This one was a 3-0 for the Leviathans. And SHEENTO, I want to kind of get your thoughts maybe on the new god. You got get your hands on the Maman Brigitte in game number 1, then had to take it away in game number 2, and then against in game 3. What are kind of your initial thoughts on the new god?
I've been enjoying a lot playing that guy in mid. I've been enjoying so much. I've been enjoying so much the god, and I feel like he's so strong, and he showed himself in the matches.
And then for your team, what do you think clicked for your team in this matchup against the Camelot Kings? What do you think was that factor that gave y'all maybe that much more, maybe grasp on the meta, or do you think that it was just you came out and played better than the Camelot Kings?
I feel like it's a bunch of everything. It's a bunch of meta because we can literally play whatever, and the Kings that are kind of struggling the way to like play mages solo. They're kind of struggling a little bit, and playing junglers carry, they're struggling too. So yeah, we have a big advantage.
Oh. It's a big win today for the Jade Dragons. If there's 3-1, a big win for the Leviathans 3-0. We'll get to see them tomorrow against the 6 Ferrymen and the Oni Warriors. And winners of those matches, they're our first 2 teams that qualified to Worlds. So make sure that you are tuning in tomorrow at 11 a.m. Thank you so much for watching the Daily Recap, and we'll see you for the next one.